Hey everybody, I'm Brandy Joy here with your weekly Tarotscope for October 22nd, 2018. Hello, hello, full moon in 2 days on Wednesday. Hi Carmen, how you doing, honey? All right, you ready to pick your cards? Please choose A, B, or C, and I will give you some guidance for the week. Hello, Pamela. Hello, everyone. It's good to see you all. Hope you're having a good October so far. All right, so please choose A, B, or C as we get going on your reading for the week. Hi, Meredith. Hey, Molly. Dallas. Good to see all of you. Okay, so this is a full moon week, which means it's a bit intense, especially since we've had so many crazy aspects going on with Venus and the moon, and Mars, and the south node of the moon. So there is a lot of karmic stuff going on, a lot of high energies, a lot of high emotions. So I know many people are feeling the energies in a very rough way right now. So I know that a lot of people need readings. So please go ahead and share this with any friends that might need some guidance for the week, and choose A, B, or C if you have not. Okay, because I'm about to pull some freaking cards. Okay. A, B, or C, A, B, or C. Maybe A or B. Well, if you've never done this before, you're using your own intuition to choose. So the way you do that, the best way to do that is to take a deep breath. And as you're breathing in, just think which A, B, or C, which one is right for me. And then when you breathe out, just try to blank out your mind as you're exhaling. And then the first thing that comes to you, A, B, or C, is your right answer. Okay? So take a deep breath and choose A, B, or C. All right? You just got to trust your intuition when that happens. As soon as you have that quiet spot in your mind, even for a split second, that's when your intuition, your higher self, can communicate with you the best. Okay? Oh, love and light, honey. Okay. All right, let's take a look at these cards. You ready? Well, we have lucky number 33 on here. Okay, I do this every week on Mondays, and I do our horoscope of the week on Wednesdays. And we do have a full moon this Wednesday, October 24th. So I'll be jumping into some of the crazy horoscope stuff on Wednesday, and I do like to use the tarot cards usually to go over those aspects to explain them in more detail. Okay. Oh, thank you, Charles. Okay, so here we go. Ready? A. We got the Page of Wands if you chose A. And we got the Seven of Cups. And the Four of Wands. Okay, so that is A. If you chose B, we got the Magician. Very nice. And the Ten of Wands. And the Nine of Swords. Whoa. Okay, if you chose C, let's see what you got. Two of Pentacles. And the Queen of Swords. And the King of Cups. All right, so let's read these cards. Oh, thank you, Ida. Okay. I don't know about you all, but I'm having a stressful week. Okay, so let's take a look at A. Okay, so if you chose A, we have the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands is a messenger. Okay, so the Page of Wands this week, if you chose A, you are the Page of Wands. You are the student, the researcher, the communicator, the messenger, all right? So you are actually doing something in terms of these things, in terms of maybe research. Maybe you're trying to figure something out. And so this week you're really spending a lot of time studying and researching something this week. This could be about something, some aspect of yourself in terms of relationships. It could be understanding communication or intimacy. It could be something about maybe healing other people or healing yourself. It could be about maybe a business venture or a project that you're working on. So you've been feeling stuck probably. And so this week is like a week of research. This is a week of like figuring things out, perceiving and communicating and looking into things a little bit more than you're used to. Maybe, you know, you've been spending a lot of time on the other things, and right now this week you're very focused on researching and digging and even maybe communicating with people or with your cards about the issue. So this is a week of research for you if you chose A, okay? So you are the researcher and the student this week if you chose A. That's you. You are trying to figure out what is going on. So you're doing some research. And if you chose A, you also got the Seven of Cups. So you are weighing out some different options as well. So you are the researcher this week, and you're looking at these different things that are going on. Maybe you're looking at different options for a decision that you're making. Or you're trying to figure out something and you're trying to say, okay, you know what, that looks really good, but maybe I should not jump the gun so fast and like look over here at this one as well, or this option or this idea or this concept, or you know, whatever it might be. Maybe a book. Maybe you're looking for a good book on some type of subject, or a good teacher, or a good platform to use for something. I don't know. But you're researching and you're looking at the different options, and you're not there yet. You think you might be, but this full moon is coming in right now, and so you're just kind of weighing some things, and you're trying to figure out what the best decision is for you this week, okay? So yeah, you're looking for a house, all right? So if you're an A, you're in decision-making mode and you're in research this week. You're a student trying to figure something out. And so you're either digging on yourself or someone else or a project, and maybe trying to make a decision. So there's big decisions for my A's this week. Now, it does show commitment this week. So if you chose A, you're trying to make a decision, you're doing the research, and it looks like you're going to have a good outcome for commitment. You are going to make a commitment this week. So this full moon is going to manifest the right decision for you as we put these two cards together. Okay, so if you chose A, this is all you. This is commitment to one of these decisions because you are doing the research, you are being the good student, you're doing it right this week. I also suggest that you do a little meditation this week to clear your mind so that you do make the right decision. And it looks like you're going to, but everybody is different, and you're making a commitment to something this week. So you're making a decision. Now it might be just something simple like a book, like I said, or it could be taking on a business partner. It could be so many different things, but that decision, you will make a commitment this week to that decision. Yes, like I was saying a little bit ago, it can absolutely be about a relationship. Absolutely. You're making a decision, you're weighing your options, you're trying to make a decision, you're researching, you're digging. Now that research could be internal. It doesn't have to be external. You could be reflecting on the past a lot with this Venus retrograde and the South Node being aspected. So there's a lot of research here. You're trying to figure out what is the best option for you, because you know, the best option for me might not be the best option for you when you're making a decision. You know, the right person for me won't be the right person for you. So you're going to be doing some research this week. You probably already are, as this waxing moon is about to hit into a full moon on Wednesday. So you're definitely manifesting something. You're trying to figure something out, and it looks like you're going to commit to something. Okay, so you're going to make that decision, which will give you a peace of mind this week, which is good, right? Yes, and the meditation will help you to get more clear answers on what the best path is for yourself. So make sure you're doing some meditation. Make sure you're doing some, it could even be candle magic, right? Like we were doing in the Vibe membership the other day. We did some awesome candle magic, and that can help clear your mind because you're doing something creative, you're doing something magical, you're doing something with your own energy, because that candle is your wax effigy, your own energy that you are putting energy into, and you're burning it and putting it out into the world, into the universe. So, A's, have fun with your decision this week, but make sure you do some meditation, okay? All right, and if you chose B, right, we got the Magician card. Okay, so if you chose B, the Magician card is about manifesting. So there's a lot of manifesting going on here, all right? Because the A's are making a big decision and the B's are manifesting. So the B's, I think you know what you want. If you chose B, you knew more what you want than the A's. The A's are trying to research and figure it out. The B's actually kind of know what they want, right? So you are in manifesting mode, which is great for a waxing moon and a full moon. So if you chose A, good for you, or B, I'm sorry, good for you. You're ready to manifest this week. So you're already working on it. You're maybe doing the candle magic. You're maybe doing the rituals. You're doing the meditations. You're like, yeah, I know what I want. I know what I need. I've just got to dig here, and I have got to make this happen. Ground myself down, use the 4 balanced elements of earth, fire, air, and water are all in this for manifesting, right? And he is calling in his higher self to bring in and manifest into the physical world. So you are working on actually manifesting this week if you chose B. You're not just in research mode, you know what you want if you chose B. Yeah. And if you chose B, we've also got a 10 and a 9 here. Interesting. You are a 1 this week if you chose, look at that. We got 1, right? And then we've got 9 and 10, which is 19. Adds up to 1. 10 is 1, right? So if you chose B, you are at like this new stage. It's like you've wrapped it up and now it's time to start new and manifest what this is, right? So you already know what you want, and it looks like you've been burdened for way too long. There's a lot of stress surrounding you. You know what you want, you know what you got to do, but there's so much stress, there's so much external stuff going on and internal stuff that it's causing you not to sleep. It's causing you to feel baggage, like a weight that you need to lift from your shoulders, right? And that weight can really burn out your passion and your fire. Okay, so you're probably feeling quite a bit burned out with these cards. You're burned out, not sleeping well, a little anxious, a little not sleeping going on, right? So you're a 1 this week, which means it's time to manifest that thing. Okay, so you need to figure out what it is you need to do, and you need to buckle down because it's time for you to be the magician. If you chose B, this is a good week for you, but you've got to learn how to let go of the stress. That's your issue. You have too much stress going on and you're not sleeping well. And if you think you are, see how you feel when you wake up in the morning. Probably not real good, right? If you chose B. Yeah. Yes, Valerie, absolutely. With the 1, it's starting something new, right? And, being the magician, this means you have the power to manifest. It's just that you're in stress mode right now. You've probably had it just coming at you, but you're trying to focus and you're like, how do I deal with all of this when I'm trying to do this, right? So you've got to learn how to release this energy on a daily basis in order to focus and manifest this magician card, okay? The magician says you can do it, but you have to learn how to let go of that baggage and that other stuff that's causing you so much distraction from your goal this week, okay? Because when you're not sleeping well and when you're not taking good care of yourself, it's really hard to be productive, and it also causes cloudy mind, and then you drink more caffeine, and then you just don't feel well overall, right? And so then you can only work on the caffeine, and then you just want to crash. So if you're a B, please work on the healing aspect of yourself, the wellness and the health issues, okay? Because you have that power to manifest, and it looks like you're working hard at it, but you're being distracted by the stress around you, and that's what you've got to work on, okay? All right, cool. So we have C. if you chose C, you got the Two of Pentacles. All right, you've got the Two of Pentacles. And that means, hey, you know what? You are also in a decision-making mode. You have a choice here. If you chose C, you have a choice that you are trying to make this week, and you're weighing it out. There's a lot of choices going on right now. My goodness, weird, right? So you're weighing out these two options. You're trying to figure it out, and it's likely a relationship. Okay, so I'm getting something with C's that's more relationship oriented, or it could be something creative. So when a lot of times that energy is very similar. You have the energy of connecting to people, which is like that Venus energy, but then you also have that energy of creativity and creation. And those are both second chakra. Okay, so that's the same energy. So you could be dealing with either one. It's either a person or a creative thing, okay? Something that you feel very passionate about, all right? So this could be something that you're very, very passionate about, or a person, right? So if you chose C, you are in decision-making mode this week. Now you're feeling very up and down about this, and you haven't made a decision, okay? So this is just like a weighing, right? And you're feeling like, I'm not sure if you chose C, you're just not sure. Maybe it's a person, because what I'm getting here is a king and queen, okay? And I'm getting a Queen of Swords with a King of Cups. So it looks like this more mental energy is moving towards the emotional energy. So what I'm getting here is that you're using that mind energy to manifest maybe a person or some type of love or passion, okay? Could be a creative venture. It could be that you're putting energy into a person, right? But you're trying to make a decision about this. And so maybe you're manifesting and working on manifesting this, or you're making a decision about somebody you know, but I see you moving towards this person or towards this creative venture. You see how she's moving towards him? He symbolizes emotion. He symbolizes, you know, the king of creativity, the king of water, the emotional stuff, right? And I see that decision moving toward, and is very focused on this person and love, or, you know, this very creative venture. I see you very focused on it, and I see you moving towards it this week. So even though you're in this decision making and you're not sure, I see you moving towards it, okay? I don't see you moving away from it this week if you chose C. I see you moving towards it. Like you are being drawn to it karmically, this person or this creative thing. You're being very, very pulled in, okay? And this could be a spirit. You know, you could even be connecting with a spirit guide, and so you're moving towards that spirit guide, which is a big part of your spiritual journey in terms of connection to the other side. There's some type of connection, emotion going on, second chakra stuff, which has to do with either inspiration from spirit, has to do with love, passion, creativity, that kind of stuff, you know, that second chakra stuff. I'm seeing a lot of that. So I'm seeing you move towards this though this week, okay? So I'm not seeing you run away. I'm not seeing anything like that. I'm seeing you moving towards it. So any questions about C? About that? Anything that I can add to that? Oh yeah, follow your heart, C's. I like that, Valerie. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing is the C's are following more of the emotional heart aspect, you know, following the heart rather than running away from it this week, which is good, because you might have to work something out. Yeah. Oh, Mary, I can only read half of that. So I'm seeing that you're saying that you're starting to train your new service dog. Aw, a lack of sleep, right? So you want to give that dog a lot of positive attention because they feel your energy. And you want to really connect with that dog. So make sure that you're getting good rest. Make sure you're doing some meditation before you go to bed. Yeah. Drawn. Gregory says, could she be drawn to him? Yes. Whoever this is, you, right? This is you. You're drawn to this person or this thing this week. You're moving towards them. You're very drawn. This is a very emotional thing. This isn't like, you know, this isn't like, oh, I think I'll think about this and I'll go towards it. It's more like you're drawn towards it. Yes. Yes. Yeah. So spirit, higher self talks through the heart. Absolutely, Valerie. Yes. Yes. Talks through the heart. That's where we hear. Could see relate to a job. Absolutely. Whatever your focus is right now, you're being drawn towards it. You're trying to make a decision. I see you moving towards a job, towards something. You are moving forward. You are moving towards it this week if you chose C. I'm seeing you get closer to something or someone. I'm seeing you go towards it. Okay? Yeah. I'm excited for C's too. I see a lot of movement for them this week in terms of that. But there is a lot of like decision-making mode going on for them, which causes a little turmoil, okay, emotional turmoil. So for some reason, you're thinking about it a lot. For some reason, you're not like running towards it. It's more like drawn towards it. All right, you all. Thanks so much for joining me. If you'd like more of me, I have the Vibe membership. You can always join me on Vibe courses. And we have our lessons every week and our live classes every week. And we do candle magic and astrology and everything else. So if you want to join me there, please do. Otherwise, I will see you Wednesday night for our horoscope of the week on the crazy, crazy full moon that's going to be happening. So this is a manifesting week. We have full moon, but once we hit that full moon, then we are in letting go mode and not manifesting so much, okay? So if you are working to manifest, go ahead and do that before we hit Wednesday night. Okay? Thanks so much. Oh, okay. Thank you, Valerie. You're in the Tarot Masterclass. I'm actually planning on doing a live session for you all this month. So I have not posted it yet, but I wanted to find out when you would like to have a live Tarot Masterclass this month. So please send me a message, and you're in my Discord private chat, so please send me a message in there. That's the best way to do it if you're in any of my classes. So I will get it immediately. All right, love and light, all of you. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you are in my membership or any of my courses, please reach out to me. I have a private Discord chat where you can chat with me. You can also message me on Facebook at Brandy Joy TV. You can email me. All right, I love hearing from all of you. Love and light. Mwah. And I will see you Wednesday night. Bye for now.